Talks here with Doug Kyed. And Doug, it's time for your mailbag, one of my favorite things to go through. So let's check out what the people have to say. Obviously, Steelers, Patriots playing right here at Gillette Stadium this Sunday, AFC title game. So let's get right into it. First off, at Andre_Trev, what do you think is best way to defend Bell if he runs routes out of the backfield or splits out wide?
That's going to be pretty difficult for the Patriots, actually, because he is such a good receiver. He hasn't done much of it in the playoffs so far, only 4 catches, 3 yards, but he really beat the Patriots through the air in their matchup in Week 7, and that's when Landry Jones was their quarterback rather than Ben Roethlisberger. So you can't really put a linebacker on Bell because he is so athletic. He is such a good pass catcher, so I think that Patrick Chung is the best solution to cover Bell. So if you take Chung off of the tight ends, and that makes you put either Devin McCourty or a linebacker on the tight ends, and that might be a place where the Steelers could beat them. But Le'Veon Bell is definitely better than the Steelers tight ends.
All right, well, moving on, at Jerry_Jackknife wants to know, Steelers have L. Bell and at A. Brown, 2 of the best in NFL, but talent drops off significantly after them. Does this play into New England's hands?
I think it definitely does. I think that you can really focus all of your attention on Antonio Brown and on Le'Veon Bell. And the talent level really does drop off quite a bit. I don't think anyone's getting any sleepless nights over Eli Rogers or Kobe Hamilton or Jesse James or any of the other Steelers weapons. So I think that all of those guys can be single covered. You can't double both Bell and Brown, and it will be kind of tough to stack the line against Bell and then still try to cover Antonio Brown like you need to. But since you can shift so much focus towards those 2 guys and really kind of take the focus off the other players in that offense, I think that definitely does play to the Patriots' strengths quite a bit, since they are good at taking out an offense's best player.
All right, well, last but certainly not least, at Avery_Pats fan, I wonder who he's rooting for on a Sunday. Who will be the X factor for the AFC CG?
I said it last week, and I think it's going to be Julian Edelman again. I think that he's just so key to this offense right now that he has to have another big week out here, and we've seen him put up 150 yards, followed then 137 yards last week. I think he has to have another 100-yard game just because Patriots receivers, tight end Martellus Bennett, all those guys are banged up. Julian Edelman is really the only pass catcher in that offense who is 100% that Tom Brady can truly rely on. So I think it's going to be another 8 or 9 catch, 100-yard game for Julian Edelman, and that's what the Patriots offense needs to win this game.
All right, well, there you have it. And if the Patriots move on and they're in the Super Bowl, you can ask Doug some mailbag questions at Doug Kyed on Twitter. But make sure to keep it locked in right here at NESN.com for all your Patriots needs.